Content warnings can be found in the description. Previously on Tales Unwritten, the party revealed Uncle Fergus's task given to him by Jack of Aces. He had tainted a crucial offering to the spirits of the island, potentially undoing supernatural protections placed on Greener Pastures. The party rushed to purify the offering as best they could, not knowing whether they succeeded. On the heels of this, however, red sails appeared from the darkness near the shores of Greener Pastures.
Starring Robert De Niro as fearless leader. Apparently Robert De Niro is just that genuinely passionate about being in a Rocky and Bullwinkle movie.
Oh, good for him.
Hold on. Why is it starring Fearless Leader? Fearless Leader was a side character in the show.
Because he's played by Robert De Niro.
Yeah, but like that's a cameo
Welcome
appearance.
to Tales Unwritten. The only tabletop RPG show that starts like that.
Fucking nerds.
I don't think it's nerdy to have seen the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie.
It's nerdy to know things.
A little geeky.
I'm hot because I don't know anything.
Maud.
Ooh.
You're just remembering the time that you saw your sister Skitterkit last. You were catching glow bugs together, and you told her, wherever you go, I will go. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Of course, because you're remembering it. And then Maud ran away, and she left Skitterkit behind. Then the Bakers, they took her in, they treated her better than anyone ever had. Then there was trouble, and she felt like she had to run away again. She left them behind. And I think Maud can't help but wonder, did she have to run? Or did she just sort of feel like she needed to run?
Do you want an answer?
No, that's just something Maud's thinking about, and you can decide how she feels about that. And then back to the present. Pontificate ships are heading to Greener Pastures. Maud's loved her time here, right? Like, she's been having a great time. She's been dressing like them. She's been sleeping with them. It seems like Maud's never been happier than here. And now there's trouble again. And it's another opportunity to run. As Maud ponders this, Elder Karina is calming down the other Fawni, who are understandably freaking out. Everyone, there is no time for this. It is not the time to panic, it is the time to plan.
I look to Alexander as Karina's like trying to calm the rest of the crowd. I know very little about ships, nautical speed. I look at him and I ask, how long do you think we have?
They're against the wind right now, but those are the newer class of galleon. We probably just have a few hours.
So around dawn?
Most likely. They'd come in with the tide.
There are a few potential landing paths for them. They might circle around the north of the island, but given their force and their apparent knowledge that there is little resistance, they'll probably take the quickest course of action, which would likely be just west of Dalecott. God, this has been a place of peace and prosperity for so long that there isn't really a shelter that we've built on this island to like house people for stuff like this.
You can see there, it's just a big valley, essentially. Like, the safest point is the highest point in case like there were flooding to happen or something.
Do we have any of our own ships, or do we solely rely specifically on the one ferry that travels between here and the mainland?
Yeah, like there might be more than one, like two ferries that that travel, but like it's certainly not enough for the amount of people that are here.
Yeah. How often do they travel? Like, what kind of a circuit are we looking at?
Every other day a ferry arrives. I think that like unless they like need to stay behind for some reason, like to fix a ferry or do something else.
Around dawnish, I'm imagining, because that's when my journey began.
And the ferry just dropped Kassi off.
So it wouldn't be back until the day after.
Yeah.
Do we have an idea of how many Fawny live in Greener Pastures? Hundreds, thousands?
I think 1,000 is probably about right. There's other Fawny who exist out there in the wide world. Not every Fawny in the world lives here.
Yeah.
This isn't even like the only Fawny colony. It's just the most like kind of just Fawny one.
Hardest part being the fact that we just are not a militant people at all. Nobody, like, what arms we have are likely farm tools and anything that somebody might have brought back from the mainland as a trophy.
The wards have provided a lot of peace of mind.
But we do have magic.
That's true. You know, bare minimum that Elder Karina and Chloe have some magical ability.
I'm imagining druidic in nature.
You've heard rumors of Elder Karina turning into an animal at night and doing weird shit. But also
Getting real freaky with it.
people are scared of Elder Karina, so they just tell stories about her. So you don't know how true that is.
Every now and again, when Karna was young, there'd be like an owl just kind of like hovering on a tree branch, staring too intently.
And you're like, that's
her.
That has
That's
to be
fucking her.
And if not, it was a very good way to make kids behave.
Yep.
To be like, Elder Karina could always be watching. She could be a bird. So you don't know if that's true. You just know that that's what you heard all throughout your childhood. And you just kind of accepted it as true. And now that you're thinking about it, like, it'd be nice if that were true.
Karna looks at the situation. He looks to the crowd of Fawny who are scared. I'm guessing even Elder Karina is frightened by this. This isn't
she's frightened, but she's not showing it. It's her job to keep everybody calm and get them moving. She is sort of looking to you and Fergus to help her sort of get all this together.
How's my uncle reacting to this, by the way?
He's kind of dumbstruck at the moment because he didn't think either didn't think or didn't want there to be consequences for this.
Oh no, consequences of my actions.
Karna, it occurs to you that they might just be here for you.
Yes. He is bait. Absolutely. Like, he might be the prize that they're looking for. And he's pondering that over.
While you're pondering, what are you two thinking about?
Oh, I thought you said baked, as in, I'm like, wait, we didn't smoke that much just now, did we? We're just looking out at the sea, being like,
Oh, man. Those rectangles are menacing.
But as Karna's thinking, I want to check on what you two are thinking. Let's start with Alex and we'll go to Maud.
Alex has pretty much visually confirmed everything he could relay. He's gonna take a spyglass down and keep just staring at the horizon. I want to go to Dalecott. I think from there I might be able to get a better idea about what's going on. Might even be able to ask them.
Keep in mind that's a trip that'll take you a couple hours.
Then I'll get there by the time they arrive.
How long is it until dawn? Because it was dusk, like evening
it's still a good 6 hours. So like you'd get there with like a few hours to spare.
Yeah.
Before they get there.
Yeah, they'll make landfall a few hours after we get to Dalecott. Granted, we aren't sleeping tonight at that point. Do the Fawny have any stimulants that might make allow us to forego fatigue?
That seems like a good question to ask Chloe or Elder Karina.
Yeah. Well, I know what kind of drugs we have.
They'd be the people to have them and not really. Why would they ever?
Oh, I just want to know.
If they know something like that, they wouldn't use something like that much.
Maud is thinking about how Martin might be on that ship, and she's very angry. She was scared at first, and then she was like, I'm gonna kill him. I think. I think I'll just find this man and murder him. Because now, it was enough that fucking Karna, was betrayed by Martin, and now Martin wants to come for the whole cool island. Like wherever Maud is going to find peace, Martin is there fucking things up. So she's like, I'm gonna do a murder.
Maud's nemesis, Martin.
Yeah, yeah. Anytime his name is said, Maud goes Martin and spits on the ground.
Maud just thinks the name Martin in her head and goes.
Yes, she doesn't say anything out loud, but she goes. So they can tell. It's kind of like a sneeze, you know, where they can be like, she's thinking about Martin. They know.
Chloe, Elder Karina, do you have any of those special powders that could maybe keep us alert in this time?
I will have Elder Karina roll an Arcana check, maybe, or something that's in her wheelhouse.
In the meanwhile, we have to get those that were unable to leave Dalecott for the festival. Hillbillies. We need to clear that town and make sure everybody's safe. I'm saying it in all seriousness because that's what they're fucking called.
Yeah, no.
This is my culture. Stop laughing at it, Stephan.
I forgot that I called them that. So I just heard you be like, hillbillies. They got guns.
We have our army.
We're the freaks.
I'd suggest that to them being the youngest, most able-bodied of our islanders.
They look very scared, but they're not going to say no if you.
I'm looking at them in all earnestness, like this is your chance to be heroes.
Oh. They did not think this was actually going to be like a serious thing that they'd have to do. Yeah.
You have to warn everybody down there and everybody on the way.
Oh, yeah, well, we can do that. Yeah, I mean, of course, and like, you know, I mean, we could have helped with the fighting, but yeah, no, we'll warn people. That's, you know.
You'll only have to do that if they push inward.
Oh. Yeah, we'll warn people, and they all hop off with their 40 movement speed, so they're pretty fast.
Uncle.
Yeah.
I know you've been in your fair share of conflicts in the day.
I have. I'm still no slouch in the fight.
Well, you're the only one that I can think of that could potentially lead a defense of Patrita Town.
I think we should meet them at the bay.
I will. You will protect everyone else.
Okay.
There's a chance, not a small one, that this is my fault. That they are here for me.
No, here for you. What?
I've had a few run-ins with the church. The first time I awakened my abilities. I liberated a number of what they would call rebels or incantare, and kind of caught them with their pants down a second time when they put me in a not-so-secure prison facility. That was recently.
You can see Uncle Fergus sort of retreats inward for a second. Do you want to roll an insight check on what he may be thinking?
I would be. Nat 20. So I'm reading him like a book.
Then yeah, you can see he's sort of gotten through a lot of this thing with his contract with Jack just being like, it doesn't matter, like this isn't gonna actually have, it's not actually a problem. Like it's fine, this doesn't mean anything. And now it's becoming even more personal to him. When it's like, oh, so Jack had me do something actively to hurt
me.
Yeah, Karna. He doesn't like that. He likes that even less than he was already not liking the situation.
Now, there are parts that I don't truly know. Whether they're here for me and my traveling companions, or if they see me as a symptom of a greater threat.
Then you should leave. You shouldn't stay here. All of you should get out of here. Maybe they'll just go.
We can't be sure if they're just here for him.
If they come here, they aren't leaving. They never do.
That's all the more reason for you to get out of here, then.
And I intend to. And I intend to draw them with me.
How are you going to do that?
I may need some help. Alex, do you know how many people it takes to crew one of those ships?
Do I?
Roll a history check with advantage, I'd say. You're well read.
I'm guessing they're ships of various sizes too, like not just like massive, like not
You call
all
them
massive
galleons, so they're galleons.
Oh shit!
Which means they would be too big by themselves to land at the shore. They'd have landing ships.
That is true.
9.
You have no fucking idea. You
Okay, well, give me some inspiration then.
You didn't even get to Port Tarif by ship, so you don't know.
They're quite large by themselves. They'll have smaller ships to get the crews to the shore. Those definitely we could man with 3 of us. The larger ones depends on how much they've already strung up.
I'll also say you would know this because it's common knowledge. The black wood that they use for their ships, very hard to burn. That's part of the utility of the black wood beyond just the aesthetic.
Also, you're not going to likely be able to burn it. Sink it. You blow a hole in it maybe, but they won't catch fire easily.
I ponder on that for a moment. Either way, I intend to meet them where they choose to land. I intend to acquire one of their vessels, go to them, and hopefully lead off the majority of their force. I don't know if they'll take that bait. I have no guarantees.
Then some of us will have to go with you. 3 of you can't do that.
But we'll also need people to stay back and make sure that this place is defended.
Leave that to Elder Karina and Chloe. I should come with you.
I look to Elder Karina and Chloe. What do they think of that?
If they were listening in, then which let's say they were, they are more than capable. They're the ones who can potentially rouse the spirits to help defend them if it comes to that. And they also have some pretty solid martial abilities of their own if they have to. That's part of why there's always a druid here, just in case. Or more than one in this case.
Very well. In case they do lay siege to the island, you need to get a group of villagers in the forest north of Petrita town. Start building rafts, small rudimentary ships that can ferry as many of the less than combat-abled people away to safety. We have communities on the mainland. That's a last resort, but in the event of a siege, escape would be preferable to starvation.
Fergus speaks up. What if we did all of it at once? Those ships are really big. You need people to man them, and they're so big they can't even get in here. If we were to get a couple of those, we could get people off the island, and I'd take them to Mount Forno.
That would be quite a battle.
I mean, the other option is to leave them here and hope that they escape on rafts.
I don't counsel you one way or another. Both bear risks. But
The point is, if we take them to Mount Forno, the Baphomorians will be better equipped to defend them.
They would be.
Wait one sec. The Baphomorians?
The Baphomorians, yes.
Wait, they're carnivores.
I know. I know that our tribe and their tribe haven't always gotten along. Although sometimes they seem to, and I look at my uncle, who is a Baphomorian. For reference.
Yeah, do you want to explain to your friends what Baphomorians are?
They're slightly, I guess, literally the black sheep. Like,
I can explain if it'd be easier. Alex definitely would have at some point managed to learn this. Many years ago, a couple thousand, let's say, there were the Fauni who went with the Great Shepherd to find Greener Pastures, and there were Fauni who just sort of stayed behind, and there were Fauni who made some sort of pact with some dark being of some sort to become more able to defend themselves from the larger creatures that were predating on them. They became larger, they grew canines, they became carnivorous, they got a taste for blood and flesh, and they're bigger and stronger and more capable of defending themselves than normal fauna. And to a lot of fauna in Greener Pastures, they are kind of abominations.
And Uncle Fergus lives here on Greener Pastures?
He's half Baphomorian.
Okay.
That's why he has bigger, sharper teeth. And red
darker
eyes.
wool.
And red eyes. Telltale signs of Baphomorians.
so Karna might have a little bit of that blood in him too.
Oh.
So, Elder Karina is, she's older. She's a little bigoted and does not trust Baphomorians. But Uncle Fergus seems to.
He seems chill. He's got weed. I trust him.
I know I'm asking you to trust one devil over another, so to speak. But I trust the one that hasn't aggressed upon us over the one that I have seen burn down whole villages.
Elder, I I've treated with the Baphomorians many times. They're not as bad as they're made out to be.
Fine. We don't have many options.
But engaging the pontificate in a straight-on battle... I look at the crowd. That would be suicide.
It would not be if the spirits hurt us.
If you still have the spirit's favor, then what about the wards?
They could only do so much. The island is an island. It can help. But... And it can... Even the odds, it can't protect us from... They're already coming. And they didn't know how powerful the wards are. Then I don't know if they're powerful enough to stop multiple warships.
We can't let them know that they're meeting a head-on force at the fall. People will have to be hidden. If this plan is to work, we will need to surprise them.
We can start a train going to Shepherd's Landing, and if you can get the ships, we can get people on the ships over there. They will be far enough from the fighting to be safe.
Then we'll need you on the front lines, Uncle Fergus. You're one of the only Fani I know that knows how to pilot a seafaring vessel. Then we'll need to get everybody down the big steps, through Dalecott, through the outskirts to Shepherd's Landing.
I know what to do.
Elder Krina goes into her hut and then procures a large goat horn, essentially, taken from some sort of matron druid a long time ago, and she blows into it, sending just a loud signal throughout the entire island. It like resonates in the chamber of your chest.
I kind of just close my eyes and feel that resonance. Karna being particularly, attuned to music, tone, sound.
Okay, yeah, roll Insight or Arcana, whichever one you're more interested in rolling.
Okie dokie. I think they're both the same. Actually, no, they aren't. One sec.
It's more about what information you want to glean.
Oh, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go Arcana, and it is a nat 20, so.
Okay. Then with that nat 20, you definitely feel spirits of the island starting to wake up.
You see a small smile kind of like crest across his face as he puts his hand down to the ground and just kind of feels the ground resonating, the spirit kind of flowing around.
You can feel almost a hum. It's almost like what Delamere told you about nature having a sort of melody you can harmonize with.
Is Sunder resonating with this as well?
With the nat 20, yes, absolutely. And you can even hear her in the back of your mind just saying, fucking finally, gotta do something.
I kind of smile and then I hum with hum with the tone and harmony, just. Filled with determination and a little bit of probably unearned optimism. He looks to Uncle Fergus, the hillbillies, and is Chloe martially adept at all?
Yes.
Would you be able to join us down to help us procure those ships, Chloe?
Yeah, no, I can do that. I think Elder Karina can handle the train heading to Shepherd's Landing.
Very good. Then we should begin our journey to Dalecott. We'll split off from there.
Alex turns to Uncle Fergus. 20 bits.
Fine. Is this just your ploy to get money?
Half and half.
Yeah. He wouldn't have even given it to you if he didn't feel so guilty about.
And that's exactly what he's hitting on.
Someone has money, finally.
Let's gamble.
Where
are the prostitutes?
Go into the casino, boys. How long can Maud hold her breath, out of curiosity? Like underwater, can she breathe or?
She cannot breathe underwater, but I think she can hold her breath for a decent amount of time. Like, let's say, what would be reasonable? You know what? Why don't we have you roll with advantage for it?
Okay.
In minutes. No, roll a d6.
6.
Roll it with advantage, and we'll see how many minutes.
6.
6 minutes. You can hold your breath for 6 minutes.
Fuck yeah.
Otters can hold their breath for 8. Just Putting that out there.
Okay, well, she's a shoplift.
Otters hold their hands so they don't float away.
It's the cat. It's the cat part conflicting with the otter part.
Yeah. Fights for dominance. She, because Maud, I pictured that she is very good in water, but her mom would be very strict with her about like swim better, swim harder. You can hold your breath longer than that. So she got really good at holding her breath, but also she doesn't like swimming. It feels like there's something inside of her that makes her anxious, and it's just the trauma. You know, like without that, she loves water.
I do think you make a good point that like your mom would have trained you. So let's say that 6 exploded. Roll one more time to add a few more minutes.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
Add the con modifier, maybe.
Good, well, this is more fun.
Yeah.
Whatever number's bigger, I agree with.
6.
Fuck. Well, you know what? Nick made a good point about adding the con modifier.
So you can hold your breath for 7 minutes. That's still
okay. That's still really
one more
good.
minute than you had.
That's crazy. All right. I figured that might come in handy for some kind of combat something. Out of nowhere,
I mean, sneaking aboard a ship, absolutely.
Right, like a non sequitur entirely. Maud is just like, I can hold my breath for about 7 minutes.
That will be very useful.
Yeah, Maud has been very quiet. What has been running through her mind throughout this? Besides the Martin stuff.
She was very angry about the Martin stuff, and it was kind of just like everything around her was just kind of getting more muffled as she's just been like, you know, frustrated. Everyone's talking about what to do, and she's like, we need to just, she's getting antsy. We need to do something now. We need to do something now. And then the horn just kind of like, it did something to her where it made her calm and also inspired. So it's chilled her out, and she also feels really focused right now. So that's why she was just like, 7 minutes is how much I can hold my breath.
I've been holding my breath for the last 7 minutes, and I just remembered I can do that for 7 minutes.
I just checked. Yeah, she was like, 7 minutes.
All right, so yeah, you guys have a plan. Obviously, finding time to rest will be difficult.
Which is why I asked for the stimulant powder.
Do a speedball with all my
she rolled a
friends.
16 for that. So I'd say yes, she has maybe. What should I? I'll roll a D4.
As long as it can get us through the next day and then we can sleep hard the next night, I think that's fine.
One of you roll a D4 to see how much they have on hand.
Like how many doses?
Yeah, like that can give you the benefit of a short rest, essentially.
3.
3? That's perfect.
That's so what a
All right,
coincidence.
so there you go. You guys have this thing we just made up that will give you the benefit of a short rest if you fucking snort it.
Totally not cocaine. TNC.
Magic cocaine.
Magic.
All right, so yeah,
Party powder.
That would be the best.
That's what's colloquially known as around here.
Oh, how fun.
okay, yeah, fine. The Elder Karina makes coke sometimes.
Uncle Fergus makes
It doesn't have
weed.
to be coke. It could be derived from any sort of
You called
herb.
it party powder. It's coke. It's magic coke.
Look, the Fani would absolutely look. She wouldn't call it that,
Well,
but
and-
the
and-
younger Fani absolutely would, and she would strictly regulate it.
She would, and she'd be like, "No, this is for when me and Chloe need to work a long night."
Oh God.
Don't do drugs.
We take our waking powder with us. I'll take the satchel of it, the 3 doses of it, and just kind of keep it tied in a little satchel around my waist.
Sounds good. So you guys sort of get further away from the bonfire and start heading out into towards Dalecott.
Yep.
Or towards the shore of Dalecott.
We start leading the progression. I'm sure some people have to go back to Patrita Town to start leading away those, like Grandpa.
Grandpa actually just sort of sits down. He's not moving.
Grandpa.
This is my home. I don't want to leave. You all should leave, but I'm gonna stay here.
Is there any way we could convince you, Grandfather?
What am I gonna do? Walk 6 hours to Shepherd's Landing?
You can be carried.
I'm okay this way. There's nothing I'd be happier to do than be a small distraction for my grandchildren to all escape.
Grandpa.
I'm hoping that none of them will make it this far in. I'm hoping that what we plan to do will draw them away and that your children and grandchildren will be back as soon as they can.
And if that's it, then I'm just gonna enjoy some nice me time. There's plenty of food.
I cut my hand on his cheek, just kind of like rub it up and behind his ear, just kind of smiling at him warmly, thinking of all the like moments as a child, all the stories that he would tell, all the inane ramblings that at one point was considered boring are now very charming. And I just smile and kind of like butt my head against his. Thank you for everything, Grandpa.
Thank you. The one who sings.
I just kind of like kind of give like a small ruffle behind his ear, not like in a condescending, but just like a.
Yeah. Get out of here. You got people to help.
We'll make sure they stay safe.
Of course.
And I turn my back on Grandpa one more time and I leave.
I gave him a entirely different voice. He really got serious in that.
Yeah, I was gonna say he sobered up immediately. He's not old anymore.
He's like, I'm a man.
I understand the needs of the people. I've tied it off.
I forgot what his voice sounded like, if I'm perfectly honest.
Karna, keep the cube safe.
Anyway, Gritty's coming with you guys to the fight.
Oh no!
Maud, no matter what happens, I'm glad for the time we had together.
Oh, yes, me too. It was very nice.
To him, this is a dramatic reconciliation after you broke up with him.
I broke up with him? You're very hot.
Oh, well, thanks.
You'll make a girl very happy one day.
Oh.
I get it.
Or a dude, or whatever is going on.
I understand.
I hope you don't die.
I hope you don't die too. As you guys are marching, Kassi bounds up to try and join you.
Hello, Kassi. How are you? Holding up all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm coming with you.
To do what?
To help. I can help.
Have you ever piloted a ship before?
No?
Have you ever fought a person before?
No?
Has anyone ever taught you how to fight?
Yeah, actually.
Really?
Yeah, there was a girl like Maud actually at the circus. She taught me how to fight. She told me I should know how to fight.
Have you ever fought a member of the Pontificate? Have you ever seen them in action?
I saw them round people up.
He kind of closes his eyes for a moment. Maud, Alex, would you mind joining me over here for a moment? Please continue on, we'll catch up, I say to Chloe and Fergus. I kind of like usher you guys aside with Kassi. You said someone like Maud taught you how to fight.
Yeah, yes. There was a Shapaloo.
Shapa.
Shapa?
Shappy. Shapaloo.
Shapaloo, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, okay. That doesn't seem appropriate right now.
Nah, probably not. I got bad timing.
Yeah, no, there was a girl like you. Why are we?
I point to Maud. Do you think you could take Maud off her feet?
I could try.
Like pick me up?
I look at you, Maud. Maud, would you be able to show my niece your skills? And please, don't hold back.
Oh, I see. Yeah. You want me to spar?
I nod.
Yeah, okay, we.
And we'll just do this. Pick an attribute you want to use to try and take. Like what kind of action are you looking to take to knock Kassi down?
Just a very basic thing. She's just gonna try to tackle her. Like just see what happens.
So just a straight acrobatics roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Athletics, I think that would be. That's wrestling.
Athletics. Sorry, yeah, athletics, not acrobatics. Kassi will be trying to use acrobatics.
Cool. Yeah, 3 + 4.
7.
Yeah.
All right, and she gets.
Mod's going easy on her.
Exactly what Karna asked you not to do.
Well, it doesn't matter because Kassi got a 22.
Wow! Oh my god!
So what does Kassi do when Maud just goes for a spear?
Kassi flips over Maud's head and then fucking like hoofs her into the back and knocks her straight on her face. And like you even skid into the grass.
Karna looks impressed.
Her mouth is full of grass, and she goes,
It was okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did it too hard.
No, that was correct.
She was able to make it all the way here from the Blossom Wood by herself.
That's true, but you know their tactics.
I do.
Show her.
All right, what stat are you gonna
Martin
use?
looks like he's just trying to get his hands ready and then goes for a sword and immediately goes for her. He's trying to just put the short sword right against her neck.
Okay.
Just as a quick flash.
So I guess we'll call that acrobatics too?
Well, that would probably just be a roll to hit. Right? Like, because that's an attack.
Oh, you want it to just be an attack roll. Okay.
If ideally, since we're doing the just rolling the weapon dice, this would be
Okay. Yeah, go for that.
10.
She's not like unresponsive, like but like she's not fast enough to get away from.
So Alex is just holding the short sword right to her throat.
Are you ready for that, but for real? Because that's what you'll be facing. I look at her, knowing that she has a tendency to faint.
And I just rolled for that, and she didn't faint.
Alex pulls the sword back.
When I'm focused, I don't faint.
I look at her with grave seriousness in my eyes as I unclasp my cloak, revealing the scars that I bear. This is from their inquisitions. They show no mercy to people like us. I will not stop you if you are willing. But I want you to know what you are facing and what you are asking me to let you face.
That's why I want to go.
I reclasp my cloak.
I have to do something.
Then we should catch up. And I pat her on the back.
You hear Sunder in the back of your head just go, I like her better.
Well, she can have you if I die.
She, I think, produces a dagger that was given to her.
And she's a short sword?
Actually, Maud, roll perception.
Please be perceptive. Oh, nat 1.
Okay. Well, you're like, cool dagger.
That is a cool dagger.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Can I roll perception to see when she acquired that? Because I was watching from beyond.
Sure.
Maud is picking grass out of her teeth, and it's just like, wow, very cool.
That's a modified 20.
Okay. It's clearly not like a funny don't make knives.
Did I watch her take it as she flipped over Maud?
No.
Oh. Did she get it from Maud at all?
No.
Okay.
She got it on her trip.
Okay.
Now, if you want to inquire...
I thought she picked your pocket while you were wrestling.
Oh, yeah,
if you'd like to inquire about the knife, I'll let you give Maud one more chance to perceive the knife.
Have I seen a design like it before? Similar in any way? With that modified 20?
No, it's actually a very
Interesting.
unique knife.
Very unique blade.
Oh, yeah, no, I got it from the circus girl.
Oh. Is it like, what's its shape? Is it kind of like a kukri kind of?
It's very, like, kind of shabby. Like, it looks homemade.
Oh.
And, like, jagged. So roll one more time, now that it's been pointed out, to see if you can perceive.
13 plus 3.
16.
16. With a 16, you'd notice a knife your mother made. That's one of the knives that your mother gave to her children.
Sorry, where did you get that?
That's the circus girl. She was like you.
What was her name?
Oh, I think everyone just called her Skittles.
Wow. It's very nice.
Yeah, nice. She was really nice. She's the one who taught me how to fight.
Where was this circus?
I mean, it goes everywhere. It's a traveling circus. They're the ones who helped me get back home. She's the one who hid me.
Where did you last see her?
Near the ferry. Like they were passing by there, and I was able to leave there.
Wow, that's great.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's rare you see another Shapaloo is all.
You didn't.
I know. You did.
Karna has never seen you that inquisitive, so I'm gonna roll an insight just in general.
Sure.
Like, are you trying to hide any of this feelings that you're feeling?
No.
Oh. I probably don't even have to roll it then. I just notice that you're feeling feelings.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you're allowed to say you can notice.
You can notice.
You, holding up all right, Maud?
I'm great.
Okay. Perhaps an acquaintance of yours?
Yes.
No, we've never met.
No, they, the circus Shapaloo.
Oh, you know her?
Yes. She's my sister.
Karna's eyes widen.
Are you Mittens?
Yeah. Did she talk about me?
Yeah, she said you abandoned her.
Karna's eyes reshift forward.
Cool. What? Yeah. I sure did.
I mean, like, she was like, my sister was great, and like a lot of that, and then she said, until she abandoned me.
Not the right time for this part of the conversation. Say your fears, man. Maud, you're going to be integral. Do you prefer Maud?
What? Sorry.
Do you need a moment?
No.
Okay.
Do
Weird.
you
sure?
need some party power?
I don't think I don't think I need any of that.
I am going to do what I did in the tunnel / cave and just kind of like cast prestidigitation, kind of make the air around us seem a little lighter. I know we're in an open field traveling in a land of plenty that already smells nice, but I'm just going to try kind of give like a subtle breeze that kind of sweeps around to kind of make the air feel a little less stagnant around you. Deep breath. Whatever happened can only be resolved when we make it ashore. Right, Maud?
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, I bet you'll see her again.
Yeah.
You can talk to her then.
We'll find her.
You're right. No, you're right.
As long as you want to.
Sunder in the back of your head goes, oh, good, one more thing to do.
Sure are fucking chatty lately, I think to myself.
Yeah, well, not being able to talk to people for 30 years does that.
I concede to that. Either way, in order to get to that point, we first need to get away from here. So, what I suggest is, and you're going to be integral in this, I'm going to need those of us that are going to raid the ship to be hidden. I'm going to do what I do best and draw a crowd.
Are you sure you might be the best one for that?
I look at you like, are you fucking real?
I'm just saying, if pontificate apostles are coming ashore, they may be surprised to find a pontificate member here.
They would, but my particular goal, if we're under the assumption that they're after me as a fugitive, would be to essentially be a lone figure sitting on the beach. Presumably lone figure sitting on the beach, next to a fire, maybe to draw them. Little trail of smoke. I will engage them in conversation. At which point, as soon as most of them have made it ashore, our forces will slip aboard their boats, take care of what little crew might remain on the landing ships, procure them for us. I will slip through, and we will acquire one of their larger vessels in order to meet our awaiting party at Shepherd's Landing. They'll no doubt give chase.
But would they engage in conversation first?
I have a way with words.
I just feel like they would most likely talk to me. They may not talk to you. And plus, I do have questions for them. and they'll most likely be willing to answer mine.
Then if you are less interested in being on the raiding party, perhaps we could meet them together.
You could do a classic little scam.
Little bait and switch.
They're coming after him. You look like you're one of them.
I'm still not entirely sure they're here for him, but that's not a bad idea.
As long as they don't put 2 and 2 together and realize you were the one that aided in my escape, hopefully they're sending lesser soldiers to the front lines and leaving the bigger fish to command the ships.
The heralds among them will have a problem.
Then we'll have to deal with that as it rises. Either way, Maud, commandeering those ships is our #1 priority. The safety of everyone on this island rests on that success.
I'm a bad sister.
Karna will throw his arms around you
No.
and just comfort you.
Yeah, my mom's got to hug back.
We all make mistakes in life, Maud.
I didn't mean to.
I don't know what led to these events for you, but I do know that the only way for you to make it right is to get through this situation first.
You're right. We have to kill all of them. We have to go kill all of them, and then we'll get through, and then I can go talk to my sister.
I don't think that's...
Keep that attitude. We'll cross the bloodshed part of it when we get there, and I pat you on the shoulder as I slowly loosen my grip.
I mean, we might have to kill all of them.
Mon is holding tighter to you. You have stopped hugging her, and she's...
I continue hugging, although we're doing this like weird sideways trot as we walk.
We are doomed.
As you guys make your way to the bay, I'd like, for those of you who are not taking party powder.
So I will say, if the road we're taking passes through Endicott, Alexander would like to find just like a piece of a burlap bag, or rather a burlap sack he can just rip a piece off of.
I feel like we could have acquired something like that on our stay.
Because I have rope, but I want to do one more thing.
Thing is, you're passing by a lot of farmland.
All right.
Like there's burlap bags. You find one.
I tie a strap burlap over my right eye.
Oh,
So it's always an eye thing with you.
It is. I get the rope out, and I just went, if we're gonna have a bait, might as well make it look convincing. I can tie a looser knot, so if things go south, you can break free.
yeah, very smart, Alex. Hey, little disguise.
Martin would never think of that.
Martin, that fucking idiot. Fucking asshole.
my hands.
And I tie like a kind of a slip knot to where if you put any tension in it, it'll immediately fall apart.
And while I will not physically do it, I hand you my loot.
I kind of like I do it like it's in the handbook. Kind of sling it over my shoulder.
As you guys make your way to the bay, I want those of you who are not taking the party powder to roll a Constitution check.
Just to clarify, we get to the shoreline essentially.
Yeah. As you're going there, I would like you guys basically to see whether or not you get exhausted, whether or not you get a level of exhaustion making this trip after not sleeping all night.
If I took the party powder, would essentially eliminate the exhaustion. We wouldn't get the benefits.
You would get the benefits of a short rest.
Okay, so that...
Well, a short rest doesn't eliminate exhaustion. Only a long rest does that.
In this case,
It prolongs it. Gotcha.
Yeah, we're just like essentially making it so that the day doesn't feel as long for you.
So bad news, I will have no spell slots going into this. I spent them all at the party. Just putting that out there.
Sure you don't want to be one of the hidden people?
I mean, strategically, Quinn would agree. Alex needs to do this.
Fair.
My character would do it.
So I hand each of us one little set, what would that be?
Baggy?
Pouch?
Yeah, a little baggy. You just snort it.
Yeah.
How do we even take this?
Oh, I can play a whole show. 2, 3. Oh, let's build a fire. Draw 'em in.
Alex makes a fucking mess of it. Like he snorts a little.
Just all over his face.
Yeah, it's
You're bleeding.
yeah, no, only a little goes in the nose. The rest gets in every other orifice when he sneezes.
Ooh, takes me back to my 20s.
Idiot, I just swallowed it.
I mean, that'll work.
Oh boy.
My eye
mod.
is so itchy.
Oh, my brain is covered in ants, and they're all dancing.
So none of you have to worry about getting exhausted. You will not.
I don't have to worry about anything ever again. I'm great, actually.
Mod, I need you to help everybody hide.
Okay, I got you.
Some people can hide in those reeds,
hide?
or maybe they cover themselves with cloaks to look like rocks.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good idea. That's a really good idea.
In the water itself.
Oh, I'll take everyone in the water.
No, they won't be able to breathe.
Great. Yes.
Oh shit. Yes.
Get reeds.
Yes. Okay.
They can
get
breathe
reeds.
underwater.
That's a really good idea. Okay, I'm going to get like 400 reeds. I'm going to snap them all. Snap.
Right by that river. There's
gonna
reeds
snap Martin's
everywhere.
neck.
Just reeds.
Fucking asshole.
Roll survival to find reeds.
I will assist you. Actually, Chloe would probably be better in assisting. She's a druid.
Chloe!
Chloe helps you find reeds.
I feel like my dose wasn't as strong as this. What's happening?
Oh, 9 was the... Ooh!
9 plus your survival,
Oh,
which I'm guessing is
plus 5?
14. 14 to gather reeds that
14
people
to gather reeds. Is that enough? Is that enough for
That'll
reeds?
do it. Yeah, there's reeds.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah. We found so many reeds. We
carve those out. People can hide underwater and breathe.
Okay.
Well, I mean, depending on how well some can swim,
They don't need to swim. They just need to be underwater.
I'm just saying, depending on how well some can swim, they could all swim with reeds to the
could all
ship
share one
and
reed.
attack the ship at once.
That's true. I thought we were going to take one of the landing vessels first, but I guess he and I could take one of those.
You could do either. Like the ones who aren't strong swimmers could stay behind.
And we're all doing this before dawn.
I love you
Oh,
guys.
at the break of dawn. Breaking dawn.
Breaking down.
It's all coming together. I touched the flowers on my head.
You should play that fucking song.
Ooh, shit. My hands are bound.
Oh,
Wait.
shit.
I slipped them out.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so good at this.
you're a genius.
We need to build a fire. Draw them to our location so they don't land over them.
Well, they broke plenty of reeds getting the ones they were using, so
That'll be good kindling. Now we just need the wood, driftwood, dry driftwood.
Wood.
just make sure it's not black.
Wood.
Alex and I are going to build a very smoky fire to draw their attention. Do you want us to roll survival as well to build that fire?
Yeah, go for it.
With advantage, or do you want each of us to roll survival?
Yeah, one of you can get the other advantage.
I'll help you.
We're all helping each other. It's very good.
23. A very smoky fire.
You know what? I can no one helped each other. No one fucking helped each other. That was the problem. That was the problem is that no one communicated. And my sister would know that I didn't abandon her if we just talked more.
We're going to tell her that.
Yeah.
We're going to let her know everything.
Yes.
First,
tell her. I'm gonna find
take
her.
the ships.
Okay, we're gonna take the ships.
Now into the water. We need to make sure that they don't see you when they get here.
Got it. I'm gonna get everyone. And she dives in.
Let's say Chloe brought up some people could swim with the reeds plan.
Would their plan be to attack the larger ship first?
Yeah.
Okay. So Mod could lead that force, and those that can't swim would help Alex and I with the landing party and help us secure the smaller boat.
Well, but besides Fergus, who I'm going to say can't swim very well, you guys have exactly 8 people helping you.
Total?
So one of you roll a d8 to see how many people can swim.
2.
All right.
Mod, you got 2 people going with you.
You got Gritty and...
Of course.
And Kassi.
Wonderful.
You guys have the hillbillies, and you have someone named Nymphy who decided to come along as well. She has many husbands, and she wants to protect all of them.
And Chloe?
And Chloe as well, yes.
Okay.
And Fergus. So you guys have most of them.
You're gonna have to be very stealthy in your approach.
Stealthy. Got it. I'll be so quiet. I'll be so quiet. Quiet as a mouse.
This is Assassin's Creed 4.
Yes. I understand that reference. Like an assassin, and there are 4 of us.
As we're sitting by the fire waiting, my initial plan was to sit here playing the lute and act all ominous, clearly my reputation precedes me. You must know who I am if you hear from me. Something along those lines. Man, that's good powder. I was gonna negotiate a surrender, something along those lines.
Alex will take the lute down and just see if he can even play it.
I guess that would be a performance check.
Yeah, just an idle little...
I mean, go for it. Roll disadvantage.
That's fair. 5.
Yeah.
It's noise.
Karna's just kind of wincing. No.
I don't think this is in tune.
It's very much in tune. You're just not doing it right.
It's that top one right here.
Nope, that's correct. You're just hurting it.
What if I... Well, you were doing it so what if I...
No, I don't do.
Never mind. Do you think that's just as ominous, hearing it being played badly?
It really makes me want to play it, but I need to play the role now.
You guys see a landing party coming to shore.
Pop out the amulet so it's visible.
I will also cast Minor Illusion and continue to cast this so that it looks like your eyes are glowing.
Even the one under the wrapping?
Yeah, there'll be like a subtle...
Good, I don't have to do this the whole time.
And then I say with that, you will be able to have advantage on persuading them that you're doing your thing.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, oh wait, 1 second. Gotta look the part.
Oh, everything's like this weird haze.
Yes. I always wondered how they looked through that.
Kassi's just sort of like, that ship is... I have a bad feeling about it. No, I have a bad feeling about everything. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that ship is fucked up. It's got my nemesis on it. Martin.
Your nemesis?
Yes, Martin. Martin was part of our group, and he betrayed us. And he sucks.
Oh.
I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
But your nemesis is not on there, so not much to fear.
Probably not, no.
No. Do you have a nemesis?
I hope not.
It's better not to have one.
Right before we're about to dive in, Maud understands the vibes and is like,
You have nothing to fear. These guys, my friends, Alex and Karna, they are so strong and brave, and we are strong and brave. Everything will be okay.
Okay.
I'm really high right now. Is this a bad idea?
I couldn't think of a better one.
So you guys go swimming with reeds over to the ship, which is like just offshore. Like it for you, it's really easy. For the others, it's a bit of a struggle, but they can make it.
It's very funny because I am a very good swimmer and I don't even need this. I can hold my breath for 7 minutes.
she's like bragging as they're getting in the water.
Okay.
7 minutes.
And then if I start drowning, I guess you can help.
Of course, I will save you. Do not fear. For drowning specifically, everything else, kind of a grab bag. But drowning, I will not let you drown.
Before you go in, Gritty grabs your hand and is like, Maud, whatever happens, I love you.
That's so nice.
She kisses him on the cheek and then goes in the water.
Yeah, nice. And he goes in the water. Back to Alex and Karna.
I can feel each of my teeth.
You see the landing party starting to come up. It's about 8 people.
How many ships?
Ships. There are 2 ships.
2 landing ships?
Yeah. You see another ship is making its way around the island.
So there's 3 landing ships total.
1 galleon and 2 smaller ships.
It's like
I don't know enough about ships.
It's a squadron.
So the galleon is the larger ship that these landing ships would have been coming from, and I'm guessing that one of the ships would have been traveling with the galleon would have been something like a skiff, like a
something smaller and more like fast in case of
So a smaller ship. Which way is it going? Just south, kind of around the coast, or is it going north?
North.
Fuck.
That's not good.
Nope, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Can't stop it now. Kind of in this deeply.
And the landing party is doing the thing where it lands.
Immediately scan for familiar faces in the landing party.
Roll perception or investigation.
Oh God, natural 1. So
I don't know. They're all wearing helmets.
Give me 2.
Every single one is wearing helmets.
Give me. Got bits. I've got inspiration.
You got
full heart. Can't lose.
Doing great.
So yeah, and it doesn't even occur to you with a natural 1 to like try and check their rank to see if that helps you. You're just seeing a bunch of helmets and you're like, fuck, I don't know anybody. Oh God.
You're also dealing with this powder for the first time.
Salutations, fellow servants of the goddess.
You see, they're all apostles, no clerics, and they all just sort of like stop and look at each other.
I must admit, I was surprised to see you come. I am Scholar Clarence. I was investigating the practices of the Incantari in Greener Pastures. I didn't expect there to be a pontificate support to arrive.
Oh, sure.
Quiet, you! And I kind of I happen to have I heard rumors of what happened in Port Tarf, and I have happened upon the disastrous Incantare Karna Freehorn.
So you brought more zealot dogs to these shores, did you?
The goddess's light knows no bounds.
The goddess's light can kiss the deepest crack of my ass.
Quiet, or your loot will face the surf and become one more piece of driftwood.
Don't fucking joke about that.
So I must admit my surprise to see the blessed sails of the what have you must not have come just to support me.
Roll deception.
With advantage?
With advantage.
I'm assisting.
Because of the yellow eye thing. I'm kind of hesitant to give you advantage with that, but
14 can raise it to 17 if I have to.
that would probably be good.
I'll raise it to 15.
They're not fully trusting you, but they're sort of warily eyeing each other.
I stand up out of the sand where you kind of like tugged me. Just kind of like brush myself off with my clasped hands.
I let you stand, but you see me holding the loot like I'm ready to throw it.
Clearly my reputation precedes me.
You're a scholar.
Yes, so traveling the northern expanses of the pontificate.
What institute commissioned this study? Do you want to roll history?
Yeah, if I can maybe
You can roll with advantage.
Okay.
This is stuff you would know.
I went to Harvard.
This is all stalling for time, so it's working out.
My gosh, can any of these... Okay, good. It was actually a natural 1 and a natural 20. Gotta love that spread.
Yes.
Well, then you know that you can name drop the best institute in the pontificate, the institute, the Vitega Institute for Scholarly Pursuits.
Oh, the Vitega Institute of Scholarly Pursuits. It's a bit of an independent study. I know the Incantare practices of the Farni are always dangerous and subversive, so I was hoping I could create some sort of counter ward.
Counter ward.
Yes, an expression of Fora's light that can blast away any sense of Incantare taint, like their spiritual claims.
You'll find our land is too strong for that.
And yet the goddess's light has come here, not just by me, but with force.
And why is the goddess's light here in such number?
Why would we tell you that? And we don't know why we were just told to come here, and you shouldn't be here.
I am sanctioned by the Vitegan Institute itself.
Okay, well then you need to just get on the boat and just wait there.
Can I, just one of yours? I can take it.
You know you can't sit in the boat.
All right.
Don't do anything.
Okay, do I take him?
I mean, we
I already captured him.
Sure. Yeah, just...
All right, let's go.
I just walk past the group. What do they do after I walk past?
I mean, they start unsheathing the swords and just walking towards the first town they can...
That's a bad sign.
You guys see more landing boats starting to come in. It's a slow trickle in.
Have they gotten past the part where we hid the rest of the party?
I mean, they're on the shoreline, right?
Well, they're hiding somewhere nearby.
I assume they're hiding behind like a boulder or something.
Behind boulders, under the water with reeds.
So no, I'd say they're approaching that point.
Let's wait for them to pass. They're heading towards an empty town.
Karna just hates the idea that they're here on a inquisition and not just for him. For many reasons, honestly. One that's more selfish and one that's fuck these assholes for tearing down my home.
So you're still bound in the rope, but when we get in the boat, I just so absentmindedly put the loop between you and me.
So this isn't about us.
I unfortunately thought so.
Me too. I slip my hands out. Is there anybody else on this boat right now?
No, they all got off to start doing their thing.
Fucking idiots. All right. Is this the only boat that's pulled up so far?
Yeah. The others are going to make their way here like about 5 minutes.
We can take this boat easily, very easily, but the second they see us running away, that's when it's going to go down.
Yes. Honestly, at this point, it's one of those things where we need to wait for them to walk past the people that are hiding, give them a signal to join us. We take this boat, and hopefully by then, Maud's party will have started the work of infiltrating the other boat so that, you know, whatever forces we find there will be in chaos.
And now that you know that their plan is to walk past the shore and past you to places that are not inhabited, you know, you may as well just let them do that and then take their boats.
Fortunately, our plan was already to abandon the island, so Karna's just really torn by this.
It might have gone differently if you guys had failed that deception check, but, you know.
Yeah. Karna's just gonna, like, take some breaths and wait for them to pass.
Things are going smoothly, which means nothing but good things can happen.
Surely.
So, Maud, you arrive at the ship.
Oh yeah,
I suddenly have a bad feeling.
First, let's roll stealth to see if everyone was able to, and you'll just roll stealth for everybody to see if everyone was able to.
8.
She's under the water. Does she have any sort of advantage here?
Yes, underwater, Maud can have advantage, and also you should check your actual stats for stealth.
Yeah, your stealth stats are.
You definitely
would
have an
add
additive.
to that.
Oh, I added 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
It was a 2.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, roll one more time.
Yippee! Ooh, this one's a 19. 19 plus
25.
But
Okay, then you guys are entirely undetected as you get to the hull of what ship are we going for? The galleon? Do you guys just start climbing up to get into the ship?
Yeah, I imagine Maud and Jesse knows Gritty, but Maud doesn't remember his name, are on one side of the ship, and Kassi's gonna come up on the other side, and they're gonna make their way up, kind of like pinch him.
It's a little harder for the fawning, but they can do that. I think because you got a 25 in your stealth check, I won't make you roll again.
Sick.
So you guys are able to peek your head over and look at the deck of the ship. And as you do, you see some familiar faces. Well,
some
actually,
people.
the only one that would be familiar to Maud right now would be Abbess Wit.
Oh.
This is an orphan boat.
Oh, it is full of orphans. Oh no.
We were taking the kids on a field trip.
We have to kill all the orphans.
You see the kindly woman.
With the abyss? No way.
The ship gets really tiny, and we go inside a whale.
You see the kindly Abby woman, who you remember her being very nice. So you don't know why she's on this ship. I guess if Maud wants to try and roll a check to see if she can understand why she would be on this ship, I think Maud has to roll a disadvantage given your characterization of her.
Sick. Okay. Do I add anything to it, or is it a straight roll?
It'd be your insight. So 1. You had 1.
Ooh, a little bit of insight. And disadvantage, you said?
Yep.
5 plus 1 is 6.
This is an orphan boat.
Whoa, this is
Boat's full of children.
There must be children on this boat.
There is this orphan
You
boat.
can't believe they're going to attack the shore with children.
Whoa,
Child soldiers.
that's
Not okay.
That's fucked up.
This woman must not be as cool as you thought.
Martin must be responsible for this somehow.
In addition, you see a big bearded man.
Oh, this is real awkward.
Yep. This is gonna be fun.
You don't recognize him, but there might be a vaguely familiar quality to him.
A man.
And then you also see a hot lady with her eyes covered.
Hot lady.
Might.
And they're all just sort of waiting to see how the landing party goes, like just surveying things. What does Maud do?
Let's see.
Maud, in the back of her mind, she's like, "Oh, that nice little girl that we did the play with is here somewhere. I don't want her to get hurt. We were going to maybe adopt her." I assume that when they were like talking about plans and stuff, Maud would have given them some kind of sign or a symbol or something that means to go in.
Yeah, we'll say that happened.
We'll say that happened. She goes like, it's really detailed for no reason. It could have been one action, but Maud is like,
Bird.
and then everyone comes in.
How many other people are crewing this ship? Is it just them?
No, there's let's say, who wants to roll a D? I guess
I'll do it.
not
I keep
here.
running low.
Jesse should do
Oh,
it.
damn.
We're not
Roll
there.
a D4,
Damn,
Jesse.
you're right.
3.
3. There are 3 other people on this deck other than
I
them.
wanted a low number. Oh no.
Might be best to deal with them first, quietly.
Yes. We do that.
So you're going to attempt to take out 3 people quietly right now.
Whichever ones could be reached, just
Okay.
pull them over the side. Just
Yeah, you know what? I would have been like, if we can just pull people off, that's easier and faster.
That's kind of a thing that just Maud has to do then, because the other 2 cannot
Gotcha.
climb that well.
All right.
You can.
just mod then.
All right, so I guess roll acrobatics. I suppose that's the most appropriate, right?
I would think so.
Like, yeah.
It's like, that seems acrobatic. Yeah, stunts or something like that.
Roll acrobatics to see how well you can like maneuver behind somebody to pull them off the ship.
6 plus 4. 10.
Okay, you realize that like there are the parts that you would have to get to are too steep for you to climb up and effectively do that, or either you can't do it or you do it even though it's hard and you roll a new stealth check.
Yeah, let's do the second one.
Okay,
Stealth.
You roll a new stealth check.
But I'm getting rid of my 25.
Yeah, no, this
your
is,
25 is covered what it's gonna cover.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
you
is a
know what?
brand new stealth check.
Let's do it. 6 plus 17.
Okay, then I think you managed to get behind this guy and with a roll that high, get rid of one of the guards.
Both me out!
That's for you, Jesse, for failing that other check.
Oh, yippee!
Oh, did that come right off the table?
No, it's under the map.
Treasure!
All right, you've gotten one. Would you like to maneuver your way to the next one?
Yes, so I have to do a stealth check each time?
So now, let's say this was at the back of the ship. Bow?
Back is stern.
Yeah.
Stern. You at the stern of the ship, up near where the mast is.
One of them. A galleon would have 2.
A galleon, yeah, 2 or 3.
Where the back mast is. And,
The bussy.
And you see that you could shank another guy if you get onto the deck and sneak behind him without people seeing you.
Sweet life on deck.
So all you would have to roll for that, instead of doing athletics and stealth, this would just be stealth.
Ah, fuck. 6 plus 5.
11.
Then you get noticed. The man idly turns around and notices you. If you manage to get him in the throat and stop him from screaming, you can save that.
Yeah, fucked up. Let's do it.
And then add your dagger damage.
Also inspiration for the failure.
Yes.
Yippee! 6.
It beats his AC.
Yeah!
So,
Assassin's Creed.
you manage to stab the guy in the throat, and he slumps over.
Ooh. Did he alert people before that?
You managed to catch him just before. If you hadn't gotten double what his AC would be in that scenario, I wouldn't have given that to you, but you doubled it, so, that's fine. There is one more guard, but he is actually closer to the other 3.
Maud's gonna go over to the guy that she just threw the knife in, silently take it out, and go to... Is there somewhere that I can hide behind a corner to get to the guy, or should I just go for him?
You should probably survey the situation first.
Okay, I will hide and see if I can listen in.
Okay. You glean from the discussions that the person on the main deck is the captain of the ship. You hear Harold Mora just ask, "So, Commander, is it better or worse if your son's down there?" The commander just sort of sighs. "I would refrain from such familiar questions in the future, Harold." "Yes, sir."
Maud in her head is like, ooh, awkward.
Juicy.
The tea is scalding.
Do you want to roll to see if you can put 2 and 2 together about who the son would be? Or do you just think Maud just wouldn't think about it?
She wouldn't think about it. Like,
Okay.
I think,
Head empty, all right. Only kill.
yeah, she's focused on one thing.
Oh God, is she gonna try and kill my dad?
I mean, good.
That was the order. Well, that's the order that Maud took.
The bigger problem is Maud doesn't know this, but outside the game, we know.
Oh yeah, no, let's see what happens.
On that deck, outside of maybe the Abyss, is insanely formidable.
They're beefy.
Good luck.
My friends put me in charge of something and I'm going to do it.
Is Maud going to try and kill the captain and then just surprise them?
Like in her head, her plan was to like try to get rid of this fourth guy stealthily, and if she can't, then she's gonna hold the knife to his throat and say, "Everyone, jump overboard."
Which one is Maud gonna do?
She's gonna go for it. She's gonna go for killing this guy stealthily. That's a nat 20.
Oh man. That's so sad.
No, it's really good. Just means if this one's high-ish,
Is that?
I think it's a 9.
that's not high-ish.
It's a 9.
Yeah.
But plus,
What is it plus?
Is it stealth still?
Stealth, yeah.
9 plus 6.
15,
15.
And you do have
And
the
I'm
two.
gonna spend 2 of these.
Okay.
17.
Then I will allow you to have stealthily killed the captain of the ship. And now all that's left is are these 3 people looking out into the shore, not noticing you're there.
I honestly just thought you had her kill my dad.
Now he ranks higher, I guess.
No, your dad's a commander.
Well, I thought, never mind. Not gonna slow this down.
Maud takes the dagger out. She's gonna sneak behind the abyss and hold the knife to her throat and say, "Everyone be cool."
Roll stealth one more time. And we're gonna do this one against her actual perception.
Okay. 11 plus, with stealth?
Yep.
17.
She does have decent wisdom, but that still only puts her at 14. So you have successfully pulled a Martin and grabbed a hostage.
Do not compare me to him. That fuck.
You now have a hostage. And now both the commander and Moira are looking at you. With the abyss going, oh, okay, oh.
Hello, Abyss. I am very sorry. You are very kind to us, but unfortunately, I must commandeer this boat. Everyone be cool.
I see.
You're very nice. I will not hurt any of you. I just need you to jump overboard right now. Unless there's like a little boat or something on here that you would rather take, I am totally fine with that. But it is, whatever is good with you. Do you need me to drop you off somewhere?
If you're not gonna hurt us, why does it matter if you're holding a hostage?
Well, oh no, sorry. I know it's confusing. This is my first time doing this. I will hurt her if you don't leave.
Well, that'd be one way for her to make up for her failure.
Oh, hey now. That's mean. Is there something going on here? You need to talk? I'm sorry, I'm
Saying
getting...
you don't have a hostage.
I do. I kinda do right now.
Do it. Kill her.
They're kinda fucked up, huh?
Abysswit says nothing to you. What does Maud do?
I will be honest, I did not think this far. Why don't you give a shit about her? Did I choose the wrong hostage?
Harold Moore is going to take out her battle mace.
Ah!
It's very big for how small she is.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening? Okay. Hey, if I let you go, are you on my side right now? What's happening?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
All right, she's going to attempt to break free from you.
I'm gonna throw her off the boat.
So this is contested strength, by the way, Jesse. So you roll a d20.
Nat 20.
Woo! All right, you keep a
So
firm.
it's 22.
You keep a firm grip on her. She can't break free from you. But the others are still. The commander also takes out his sword.
Hey, please don't do that.
We're not after you, girl.
Wait, you're not? I thought I was the most important of the group. You're not after me?
We don't care about you.
It's me, Maud.
All we care about is my son and KarnAlex Freehold. You can leave. You can run.
Oh, I get it. Yes, no, your son is over on. Wait, I don't have to. I'm not gonna explain the plan. Don't trick me. You almost got me. Anyway,
Maud is going to attempt to throw her off the boat.
All right, that's another contested strength roll.
14.
You succeed in throwing her off the boat.
sorry.
She like knocks over and flips off the side of the boat, lands in the water. She's now drowning, by the way.
Oh, what the fuck?
She has a heavy-ass mace.
Ah, shit. Don't drown for like 5 seconds.
Here you are, facing down Commander Tremont and Harold Moira, who are full on ready to kill you.
On the next episode of Tales Unwritten.
You notice another figure coming up behind you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck?
Oh, fuck.